everyone. Welcome back to Clever TV. I'm Jocelyn Davis with Dana Ward.
Hey guys.
And today we are very excited to be debuting a new series on Clever TV all about this summer's top beauty trends. First up, we're going to be talking about natural bronze and how to achieve that.
And of course, we couldn't do it without help from the experts. We have Fiona Stiles, top celebrity makeup artist. Clients include people like Nikki Reed, Christina Aguilera, Demi Moore, the list goes on. And then we have Ning Chao, beauty director for Beautylish. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good, thank you
We're
for
in the
coming.
presence of beauty greatness.
I know.
It's a beauty day.
It is, it
Okay,
is.
so we want to jump right in. Natural bronzing is a trend this summer. How can we achieve it?
So natural bronzing is a big deal for this summer, and the problem is that most women end up putting on too much product, so they end up either looking like disco balls, super shimmery, or else orange like an Oompa Loompa. And on Beautylish, we always have people who are looking for the right bronzer, like from any ethnicity, you know, like just to go a little bit deeper. And we've had people suggest using foundation that you can do. So just going a couple of levels up in your foundation or a little bit darker instead of going for a bronzer, because maybe, you know, you're in between shades or something and you want to just boost your color a little bit. You just want to go for a summer color as opposed to like fully tan. You don't want to necessarily look like you just came back from the tropics every time you go for a little bit of a glow.
Absolutely. I also think it's a good idea to have 2 or 3 different shades of foundation anyway, so you can go back and forth from summer to winter and all shades in between and just not have to get a new color every few months or be the wrong color. And that way, if you have it on hand or you have something that's just a little warmer, it is good to use it as a bit of a bronzer or blush by itself.
You've probably used every product under the sun for
And then some.
creating the right look. Is there a certain application process that you want to go to for creating this look?
We always see those mitts and everything, you know.
Oh, for
along those
self-tanning?
lines.
God, I just use my bare hands. But I mean, me too.
Just make sure to rub it in or blend.
Yeah. But the mints do work. I mean, I think that first of all, I'm a huge advocate of self-tanner versus actual sunning. I think.
Oh, definitely.
Listen, living in LA, you see those girls who have sunned their whole life, and
It's like
it doesn't end well for the ladies.
It doesn't end up pretty.
You don't want a leather bag for your face.
It doesn't. So fake it. Just fake it. And I love Saint Tropez. They make a variety of products. Some that are super sheer. You can just apply it daily and get a great color, or some that give you a pretty intense color right away. But just fake it.
Now, as far as the face goes, I've heard you're supposed to go to like your temples and your nose tip and your cheekbones or something. I mean,
anywhere where the sun would hit you makes sense for it logically. Just like a little kiss on the forehead, a little bit. If you want to do it on the nose, but you know, just right on the tops of your cheekbones where the sun would actually warm your face in the first
One
place.
of the most popular tutorials on Beautylish is where to apply your bronzer. So you have people who are showing you how to, you can contour a little bit, you can highlight, so you can look like you've just come back from a little bit of a vacation or just a day outside in the sun.
Who doesn't want that? I know that a lot of our inspiration comes from the red carpet. We have a few photos of some of our favorite celebrities here on the show, ladies who have that natural bronze thing down to a T. Tell us what you really love maybe about Blake Lively's look or Victoria Justice or even Lauren Conrad. What kind of stands out about these photos that makes you, stop and say, hey?
Well, I think when you first look at these 3 ladies, is what you notice is that they look like themselves. They don't look like they suddenly have become a different ethnicity or something. You know, like with Blake, she looks like very healthy. She looks like she's glowing from the inside. It's a very natural look. You can't tell that she's obviously wearing any sort of bronzer.
It's also a little more on the matte side, which is nice.
Yes, which is very important. I actually brought this product, which I'm obsessed with.
Oh, yes.
It's called MD Solar Sciences. It's a mineral screen tinted gel, and it was developed by dermatologists. It's a sunscreen that you use on your face. But the genius thing about it is that it's tinted. So you know how when you put on sunscreen, you end up with like a very white face. You look like kind of like
You're
Casper
suddenly
the Ghost.
Casper.
Exactly.
Yes.
So and then you have to like cover it up with spackling of like foundation or something just to even it out. So this already has a tint to it, and it's a matte finish. So it absorbs. It's amazing.
We're all obsessed with
My favorite thing about it though is that it actually uses a natural sunscreen, so it's using zinc and the physical blocks, so it won't irritate your skin. A lot of times when you go out into the sun and you get, like, if you're sweating a little bit, that there's a chemical reaction with the chemical sunscreens, you feel a little bit of a burn, and your skin can turn all pink. With this is actually designed for people who flush too much, so it'll counteract that. It's very gentle. It reflects rays instead of absorbing them into your skin, so you can prevent freckling. You can tone down rosacea with it. Amazing.
Wow.
Anything that makes sunscreen feel more like makeup and makes it more user-friendly, in my opinion, is a great idea because you just want people to use it every day.
This one's like a primer, so I mean, it does you a step.
Wow.
Now, if you're doing the sunscreen thing separately, do you apply that prior?
Yes, prior, always.
Always.
No matter what.
And you know what, you can use it in place of moisturizer as well. You don't need to layer on product after product, but let it sit for a few minutes, you know, brush your teeth, do whatever, and then go put your makeup on. And then it's hard to reapply because you don't want to mess up your makeup, and that's where, I don't know if you're familiar with the mineral sunscreens that come with a brush. It comes in a little tube with a brush. Those are great for touch-ups throughout the day. They're quite matte and quite heavy, but at least you can get a little coverage and a little touch-up of sunscreen throughout the day, which is
Physicians Formula makes a great one.
Oh, and that's still at Target or lots of different drugstores as well, which is awesome. Girls can afford that.
One thing to keep in mind too is mineral makeup naturally has a sunscreen in it. So if you're touching up with your mineral powder, you're getting more protection.
Oh, lovely. And I know that you work with Nikki Reed, who I feel like always looks incredible on the red carpet. She's like flawless.
she has gorgeous
Thanks
skin.
to you, I'm sure. What do you
skin.
do to give her that really great bronzed color?
I wish I could take credit for that, but that is her genetics.
Yeah, and that plays into it as well.
I'm sorry, I can't take credit for that one. No, she's got great skin and this beautiful olive skin, and it's nice. We always try and keep the makeup a little less on her just so that, because she has dark hair and dark features and this beautiful skin, she doesn't need much to really pop out on the red carpet.
Last question, what would you say is one tip for, you know, the girls out there watching her, maybe teens who don't know how to achieve this sort of look to get the natural bronze look? Like, what's the one top tip that you would give?
Well, it's just makeup. It comes off. So just play around at home. I mean, everyone has a digital camera. Everyone has a camera on their computer. See how it looks. Take your computer outside, take a picture, see if it's too much, too little, just on a Sunday afternoon when you're not doing anything else. And then it's always handy to have a wedge or a foundation brush that you can use to sort of take down the makeup if you feel like you've really overstepped your bronzing boundaries.
I think the one thing to consider is if you're going to be bronzing your face, don't forget to bronze your body, because you always see girls with like a very dark face and very pale arms.
Floating head syndrome.
Or like very matte arms. Like you want a little bit of that sheen and shimmer on your arms and legs too, so keep the lotion around.
Yes, we do not want the floating head syndrome.
No, we should keep it matte on the face though, right?
Matte on the face, but a little bit of glow on the body makes you look slimmer.
Yep.
Ooh, I like that.
Little tip and trick.
Well, thank you ladies so much. I can't wait to hear what else you have in store for us.
Summer trends.
And all of you guys stick with us right here at Clever TV for all the latest on summer beauty trends. For Dana Ward and all of us here at Clever TV, I'm Jocelyn Davis, and we'll see you guys next time.